Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to Marriage Minutes at its Pace. And this week, we're going to talk about marriage to failure. What is that exactly? As I was doing my devotion this morning or yesterday, they were talking about the fear of failure. And in it, they were talking about bodybuilding. And so those who go to the gym and partake in working out, you work out to failure. And you do that to tear the muscle down and then to allow it to grow and get bigger. And so if you think about it, the only way that you're going to get growth in a muscle is to take it to failure, to tear it down and to build it back up. So if you take that same thought process and you apply it to marriage, you think about those instances where you have just been at your wits' end and you've dealt with stuff, and you think about the things that have taken you almost to failure, and you think about how you come out of it, how your marriage is so much bigger and so much stronger because you went to failure versus being very superficial and kind of stand, I'm not going to really go too heavy. So when it gets heavy, you bail out and you don't really grow them. You're not growing the muscle marriage. And so the thing of it is if I think about the 25 years we've been together, there's been a lot of failure in our marriage that allowed us to get to 25. And so, to be transparent, having kids, that wasn't easy for us. We dealt with infertility issues. It took us 4 years to finally decide to have a kid, and then, 4 years to have one, but I think we got the failure, and so, we have a 27-year-old, but that's a part, 27-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 16-year-old. How many kids I got?
Is this a dementia?
Right.
We growing to,
oh my
growing
God.
To
I am not in failure right now.
you saw.
I'm there.
27?
27, 7.
Wow.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, so for us, fertility was something that pushed us almost to failure. Emotional infidelity was something that pushed us almost to failure. Being on two different pages when our finances almost pushed us to failure. And so when I think about those things, those exercises and those reps that we dealt with in those particular areas, we're married 25 years because of those type of workouts.
That's really good. That's really good. All I can think about, that devotion is good.
Devotion is really good.
We're reading a devotion together called Fear Unhindered. Is that what it's called?
Unhindered by Fear.
Unhindered by Fear. Who's it by?
On your app.
What was it? Who's it by? We didn't get any money to say this, but it's actually really good. Esther Marie. Shout out to Esther Marie, but Esther Marie didn't pay us to do that. But listen, this is what I thought about when Mark said that. I think about how people work out at the gym, right? And some people just go to the gym to check it off, right? And they'll do, it's fun. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. Like, I'll get on a machine behind somebody that's been working out. And I'm not saying I monitor them the whole way, but
you're the gym Nazi?
I'm not the gym Nazi, but I'm wondering if I see a 200-pound man and he gets on the leg extensions and I come behind him and it's on 40 and I'm doing leg extensions that
he's not trying to grow.
That's what I'm saying. Now, I don't know. He could have been doing some other kind of exercise that I don't know about. But in my mind, I'm thinking that your weight ought to be commensurate to the growth that you want to see. And so I heard you say that oftentimes we look at the weight in our marriage or the failure in our marriage as a negative thing, but it's really a positive thing. So when we put more weight on, like just today, I was able to.
You went to the gym?
I did. I was able to increase my Romanian deadlifts, and I've been struggling with that for a long time because my back is giving me trouble. But and this is the thing too. You don't gain when you're able to just it's those times when you are struggling and your muscles are trembling and doing all that. Those are the times that your muscles grow. Those are the times when you are getting to failure, when you're going to see those results. Now, of course, there's a lot of other stuff that's got to happen. You got to have the right nutrition, the right sleep, and all of that. But just particularly talking about weight and in the gym, that's what I thought about.
Yeah.
So we think about failures as negative, but I hear you saying we need to think about failures as a positive thing.
That's how you grow. That's how you grow that muscle marriage.
Muscle marriage.
Mm-hmm.
The muscle of marriage muscle.
Tomato.
No, I wasn't. I was just.
Yeah, I mean, so think about that. So think about the things that you've lifted that have pushed your marriage to the extinct, but think about how much stronger you are because of what you went through.
And we have a 27-year-old.
And a 17-year-old.
So we definitely haven't had infertility issues. I'm sorry, honey. Go ahead. You were gonna say something.
I don't even know now. How many kids I got?
Maybe that's your other wife.
Muscle
be
marriage.
well and enjoy your life. No, be well and
That's the wrong.
That's the wrong.
Yeah.
Well, say it then.
Be well and be blessed.
That.